Hey, so I'm sitting here today with Monica Ledbetter from Prosperity Mortgage. She is one of my very, very trusted lending advisors that works with a lot of my buyers when they're purchasing homes. And I've got a unique situation and I reached out to Monica to kind of chat more about it. So real quick, I've got a fabulous home that I have listed for a client. Actually, Monica wrote her home loan when she purchased the house a couple years ago. And the market is slowed up a little bit. We're not seeing very many buyers coming through the door. So we are putting our heads together on creative ways to make this home look more attractive for a potential buyer and make it more reasonable for them to get into the home. So we've been brainstorming, we've been talking with our seller, and we are going to offer a 2-1 buy down for this property. So I would love for Monica to explain what is a 2-1 buy down, how does it benefit you as a buyer, and why it's a good tactic to consider if you are currently trying to sell a home. So Monica, can you tell us more about it?
Oh my gosh, I would love to. So aside from all of the fabulous things that you already do to market the property, professional photography, open houses that are at the right time, amazing marketing on social, aside from staging and all of those other things, we wanted to look at doing a temporary interest rate buy down because that is a great way to get a lot of bang for your buck when you're talking about payment relief. So what we're seeing right now in the market is a lot of properties that are priced really, really well. They're priced competitively. The value is there, right? You've done all the market research. The property is priced appropriately, but with where rates are at, we've got an affordability issue. So with a 2-1 interest rate buy down, it is funded by the seller of the property. It's a couple of percent is what it costs them in a credit, but what it does for the buyer is it puts them 2 percentage points below where the market is at today. So if we're at 8, let's just say 8 is not great.
No,
not great. So the first year that buyer's in the property, they're going to pay as though they have 6% interest rate on their loan, okay? And the credit from the seller is going to make up the difference in that payment from 6% to 8%. So that's going to be a massive savings. I mean, we're looking at, probably $400 a month savings for that particular client. I mean, that's a lot of money. And in year 2, they're going to be paying as though they're 1% below where they locked at, which would be 7, which is still, a couple $100 savings, which is fantastic. And this isn't an ARM, it's not an adjustable rate. So for the first 24 months, you've got that payment relief, 2% below the market the first year, 1% below the market the second year. And then years 3 through 30, you are where you locked when you initially made your purchase.
So quick question, Monica, what if the rates go down drastically during that 2 years? Can the buyer refinance out of that 2-1 buy down into, let's say, a 5%?
Yes, they can absolutely refinance at any time. And the really great thing is you do not lose any of that money from the seller credit from your purchase. So say after a year, rates go down and you want to refinance, which with every purchase that we're doing right now, we're offering a no lender fee refi for the next 3 years. Awesome. So I know. So if you want to refi after a year, you've still got money sitting over there in the form of a seller credit. It's going to be applied to the principal balance, lowering that loan amount, and then you're going to refi that remaining amount.
That's
so you
awesome.
Still get the benefit. Yeah, it's really great. It is. It's amazing.
So like I always like to say, every market is an opportunity for someone. And so don't let, what you're hearing, the big scary 8 is not great.
Right.
Don't let things that you're reading or hearing scare you away. If you are looking to buy your property right now, we've got creative ways to get you in affordably. And if you're thinking about selling, it's still a great time to sell. We still have a shortage of inventory, albeit we have more on the market now than we have had in quite a while, but we still are at a pretty severe shortage. So get yourself an agent who's going to work for you and come up with creative ways to get your property sold. Work with a lender who's thinking of creative ways to make your payments as reasonable as possible. Monica and I would both love to help you, so give us a call.
Absolutely.